Kyle, last night, Centauri showed up at our place, and they're a good team, but you made them look a little pedestrian.
I think there's an advantage to being at home. This kind of game, you come off 2 weeks of not playing games and kind of a weird schedule. So I think it definitely benefited us to be at our own place for that reason. And we're gonna have to get on the road next week, and we'll see kind of how that looks. But we showed up ready to go. The girls practiced really well for the last 2 weeks, and we have so much experience right now. We have so many kids that have been in this situation that it's really easy to get through practice, and you rep stuff, and you feel like that we get a little bit better at some of those things. And that's kind of been our focus for practice this last year is really saying, how are we going to find little ways to get better? Because we can go out there and we can practice for an hour and a half, make buckets and whatever, but they've done a really good job trying to do the little things a little bit better, work a little bit harder, take some suggestions we have for them, and work through situations to find more success. And I just feel like that these girls are really dialed in at this point in the season. And a game like that, we were just better. We just came out and executed better. We had kids that wanted to, kind of take over the game and show a bunch of leadership. And we had some surprises last night. I thought Jolie Robinson had probably her best game that she's played, maybe at the high school level. She was really impactful. Adri Frazier didn't score a lot, but she got to the basket, created a lot of opportunities, and made nice passes away. Drew defense. A lot of really good basketball is happening, even though that's not necessarily translating into a stat or a score or something like that. So, I think we're doing some really good things right now, and I'm excited, because I know we can be better.
And sports, really, it's about those little things and executing those little things correctly. And, you guys only go 9 deep, but there's a lot of experience in that 9, and there really isn't a drop-off from the starters to the bench.
For sure. And last night we had 9 girls, and we played all of them a bunch, and everybody was impactful. Everybody came in and did some good work, Randy comes in and gets 5 fouls. She gets 5 fouls because she's working hard around the rim. She's hustling for loose balls. Those are the kind of plays and the kind of things that are going to earn a kid minutes. And every kid we got right now is going out there and doing that. So I'm really pleased with that. And, we talked about we could have been 14 deep. I don't know if that would have benefited us or not. Being 9 deep, everybody plays, everybody knows their role, everybody's got to go out there and do their job, or somebody else is going to come in. So I'm just really pleased with the things that they're doing from top to bottom.
You've got Alamosa coming in today. You're both coming off a back-to-back. The only difference is they had to travel 5 hours to get here. Talk about what advantage you guys are going to have because of that, and just how you guys match up with a really good Alamosa team.
Well, just being at home, is a huge advantage. We know that. We've been undefeated on this floor since 2020. I think December in 2020 was the last time we lost a home game. So we just had kind of this mentality that the kids are just going to show up and get it done. So a team like Alamosa, they're a little scary because they play with a lot of pride. They're a traditionally good program. So we got to come ready to go tonight. But I think our athletic ability, is maybe a little bit on the top side of them. And I know that execution-wise, they got a new coach and some things haven't really gone their way. But we're playing at a high level, and I kind of expect that to continue tonight.
You know a little bit about the tradition of Alamosa, being from there. How important is it for you to go out there and beat the team as far as from a rivalry aspect?
It's always kind of bittersweet. Part of my heart still is in Alamosa there. I'm always interested in the things that are going on there. And it's just kind of a special school. The kids may be undersized and not as much athletic ability, but they're going to show up and they're going to compete. That's just the tradition that they have there. So, we always want to try to match that, and I feel like that's something that we've been able to bring to this program here in this school is kind of having that same mentality. And anytime we can get a win this time of year, we want to get a win. So we're definitely going out there and we're going to try to put as many pieces together as we can to make this thing come out on the right end, and hopefully we're good tonight.
Playing on a back-to-back like this with all 9 girls playing yesterday, do you worry about the fatigue factor a little bit going up against a team like Alamosa, even though they're on a back-to-back as well?
Honestly, it really hasn't been. I felt like that we pushed pretty hard over the break and tried to keep everybody in good shape, and we've got times that The kids, they go as hard as they can, and they may have to play an extra minute or two till they get a break, just being with 9 kids. But, when you trust your bench and you trust every kid that you put in the game, it's pretty easy to get kids in and out and sub. And, sometimes they don't like to come out, especially early, but they kind of understand the fact that you get a little bit of rest here and there when you can, and you're going to be able to go down the stretch. And I feel like that just having big, strong, athletic girls, juniors and seniors, that carries you a long ways. Not only physically but mentally as well. So I think we're going to be able to play through these kind of situations. Next week we'll have a 3-game stretch, so we're really going to have to do it then. But they've just done a really good job getting in shape, staying in shape, and being strong. So I'm pretty confident that we're going to be able to get out there and play as hard as we can.
Looking forward to it today, Kyle. Good luck.
Thank you, Mark.